Hi, it's Mr. Painter. Welcome back to the gym. Today in PE we played a game called Not in My Quad, which is another way of saying yard, because in our gym we have 4 yards, and quad, boys and girls, means 4. Okay, so whenever you hear the word quad, it usually means it's referring to 4 of something. A lot of people call 4-wheelers quads. Why? Because they have 4 wheels. So it's a quad. Okay, and here's our gym. We've broken it into 1, 2, 3, 4 different quads or yards. So here's the game, moms and dads. Remote learners, this one's going to be a little trickier to do at home, but I do want you to know what we're playing at school. We call them yards. So you're kind of like a grumpy old man who has a yard, and what they want to do is they want to keep their yard clean. So they run around going, not my yard, and they don't want this in their yard. What's in their yard? Well, soccer balls, because the neighbor kids kind of kicked their ball and it went into their yard. So the grumpy old man kicks it out and he goes, I don't want this in my yard, and he kicks it out and he goes, not my yard. So here's what happens in the game. You're trying to keep your yard clean. How do you keep it clean? Kick all the balls out of it. Where do you kick them? Into your neighbor's yard. And then their yard is dirty and yours is clean. But while you're kicking them into your neighbor's yard, they're kicking them back. So the balls kind of go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and they end up getting kicked from quad to quad, yard to yard to yard to yard to yard to yard to yard. So sometimes your yard is pretty clean, and then suddenly it's not very clean again because everybody else kicked them into yours. As you can tell, moms and dads, it's a fun game that kind of never ends, which is one that we really enjoy. The kids love it. They love being grumpy old men and saying, not my yard, which is kind of fun. I do too. And as you can see, there are the directions. Sometimes as the game goes on, I'll have music playing. We usually have music playing anyways. I'll stop the song and tell everybody to freeze like a statue, and then we'll count and see how many balls are in each yard. And if there's a team that has a clean yard, 0 balls in it, perfectly clean, we all wave our hands, yay. And then we look at where all the balls are at, then we start the music and we keep going. So in the gym, the important part is that you don't leave your yard. Now, if I had a portable fence I could set up that soccer balls could go through, that would be awesome, but I don't. So we use the lines on the floor and we put cones on here to help us see where the fences are. So you can't leave your yard, you can't go past the fence, you gotta stay in your yard. Now in our gym, our 4 yards are pretty big. You can see there. Let's see if I can show you on here. Ready? There's a blue line goes all the way across our gym. Cross, way to this side. That is splitting it down, right down the middle that way. And then out here you see this green line that goes all the way across here, this way behind me. That is making it into 4 sections. So there's a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 yards, like that. Okay, so we play the game. The balls are getting kicked back and forth. I freeze it. We see how many there are, how the yards are doing. And that is not in my quad or not my yard, which we love. We played it today. Kindergarten did great. Tomorrow's 1st grade. All right. Again, remote learners, I'm not sure how you do that one at home because it takes a lot of space and a lot of soccer balls and a lot of people. There's probably a way. Tape on the floor, jump ropes on the floor, lines on the floor, different balls, kicking. We're only doing kicking, no hands because of COVID-19. So we're very safe, we're spread out. I love the gym for that because they're nice to spread out for it. That should do it, okay? All right, have a good time if you give it a try. Everybody freeze! Like a statue, let the balls roll. Let's see who has the cleanest yard.